Hello YouTube viewers, today we're taking a close look at the unique cast of the unforgettable 80s miniseries, The Thorn Birds. Christopher Plummer. Christopher Plummer played Cardinal Vittorio Contini Vercese, the mentor of Father Ralph de Bracassard, who works as an influential figure in the Vatican. He was also wise, powerful, and manipulative. He had a close relationship with his protege Ralph de Bracassard, whom he often guided and promoted. He was also a friend and an enemy to Mary Carson, played by Barbara Stanwyck, whom he often visited and clashed with. He stayed on the show until it ended in 1983. Plummer was born in 1929 in Toronto, Canada, as an only child. His father was a stockbroker and his mother was a secretary. He studied theater at the Montreal Repertory Theater and then moved to New York to pursue a career in acting. He made his film debut in 1958 in Stage Struck and his television debut in 1953 in Broadway Television Theater. He became famous after landing the role of Captain George Von Trapp in The Sound of Music, which he played in 1965. He also appeared in shows such as The Thorn Birds, The Money Changers, and Counter-Strike. He also starred in films such as The Man Who Would Be King, The Insider, and Beginners. He continued to act until his death in 2021 at the age of 91 from complications of a fall. He had been married 3 times and had 1 daughter. Barbara Stanwyck. Barbara Stanwyck played Mary Carson, the wealthy and powerful aunt of Maggie Cleary, who owned the vast Drogheda sheep station in Australia. She was also cunning, ruthless, and lonely. She had a close relationship with her nephew Paddy Cleary, whom she often helped and manipulated. She was also a friend and an enemy to Father Ralph de Bracassard, whom she often visited and challenged. She died in the first episode from a heart attack after setting fire to her will. Stanwyck was born in 1907 in Brooklyn, New York, as one of 5 children. Her father was a bricklayer and her mother was a seamstress. She started her career as a dancer and then became a film and television actress. She appeared in films such as Double Indemnity, Stella Dallas, and The Lady Eve. She also appeared in shows such as The Big Valley, The Barbara Stanwyck Show, and The Colbys. She continued to act until her death in 1990 at the age of 82 from congestive heart failure. Jean Simmons. Jean Simmons played Fiona Fee Cleary, the mother of Maggie Cleary, who moved with her family from New Zealand to Australia to work for her sister-in-law Mary Carson. She was also gentle, devoted, and unhappy. She had a close relationship with her husband Paddy Cleary, whom she often supported and loved. She was also a loving mother to her children Frank, Jack, Huey, Stuart, Hal, Jim, and Maggie. She stayed on the show until the 3rd episode when she died from a snake bite. Simmons was born in 1929 in London, England, as one of 4 children. Her father was a gymnastics instructor and her mother was a homemaker. She studied acting at the Ida Foster School of Dance and then moved to Hollywood to pursue a career in acting. She made her film debut in 1944 in Give Us the Moon and her television debut in 1955 in Climax. She became famous after landing the role of Fee Cleary in The Thorn Birds. She also appeared in shows such as North and South, The Dane Curse, and Star Trek: The Next Generation. She also starred in films such as Spartacus, The Robe, and Black Narcissus. She died in 2010 at the age of 80 from lung cancer. Piper Laurie. Piper Laurie played Anne Mueller, the sister of Luke O'Neill, who lived with her husband Letty Mueller in Queensland, Australia. She was also kind, generous, and supportive. She had a close relationship with her husband Letty Mueller, whom she often comforted and cared for. She was also a friend and a hostess to Maggie Cleary and Father Ralph de Bracassard, whom she often welcomed and advised. She stayed on the show until the 3rd episode when she moved to Sydney with her husband. Laurie was born in 1932 in Detroit, Michigan, as one of 3 children. Her father was a furniture dealer and her mother was a homemaker. She started her career as a child actress and then became a film and television actress. She appeared in films such as Carrie, The Hustler, and Children of a Lesser God. She also appeared in shows such as Twin Peaks, Frasier, and Homicide: Life on the Street. She is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 88. Richard Chamberlain. Richard Chamberlain played Father Ralph de Bracassard, the main protagonist of the show, who struggles with his vows of celibacy and his love for Maggie Cleary. He was also charismatic, courageous, and ambitious. He had a close relationship with his mentor Cardinal Vittorio Contini Vercese, played by Christopher Plummer, whom he often consulted and obeyed. He was also a friend and a lover to Maggie Cleary, played by Rachel Ward, whom he met when she was a child and later married in secret. He stayed on the show until it ended in 1983. Chamberlain was born in 1934 in Beverly Hills, California, as one of two children. His father was a salesman and his mother was a homemaker. He studied theater at Pomona College and then moved to New York to pursue a career in acting. He made his film debut in 1958 in The Secret of the Purple Reef and his television debut in 1959 in Gunsmoke. He became famous after landing the role of Dr. Kildare in the TV series of the same name, which he played from 1961 to 1966. He also appeared in shows such as The Man from UNCLE, The Fugitive, and Shogun. He also starred in films such as The Three Musketeers, The Towering Inferno, and The Bourne Identity. He continued to act after the show ended. He appeared in shows such as Nip/Tuck, Chuck, and Twin Peaks. He also starred in films such as The Return of the Musketeers, The Perfect Family, and We Are Boats. He is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 86. He has been married once and has no children. Rachel Ward. Rachel Ward played Maggie Cleary, the main female protagonist of the show, who falls in love with Father Ralph de Bracassard and bears his son. She was also beautiful, passionate, and loyal. She had a close relationship with her father Paddy Cleary, played by Richard Kiley, whom she often helped and admired. She was also a friend and a wife to Luke O'Neill, played by Brian Brown, whom she married out of duty and later divorced. She stayed on the show until it ended in 1983. Ward was born in 1957 in Cornwall, England, as one of three children. Her father was a politician and her mother was an actress. She studied art at Byam Shaw School of Art and then moved to Paris to pursue a career in modeling. She made her film debut in 1980 in Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid and her television debut in 1981 in Dynasty. She became famous after landing the role of Maggie Cleary in The Thorn Birds. She also appeared in shows such as On the Beach, Rain Shadow, and The Straits. She also starred in films such as Against All Odds, After Dark, My Sweet, and Beautiful Kate. She is still active in the entertainment industry at the age of 63. She has been married once to Brian Brown, her co-star in The Thorn Birds, and has 3 children. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with more content, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your likes and subscriptions help us create more content and keep you informed. Now is the perfect time to click that like button and subscribe. Thank you, and see you in the next video.